Hello, hello. We are going to be looking into something with the Scottie Morris case. Ignore that. I got a third cabinet so it can look better, and I'm not done. I wasn't planning on doing this reading right now, but I was in the shower and thinking about this interview that the mother gave and like spiraling in my brain. And I was like, I have an idea. Why don't I pull up the video, and as she's talking, acting, as she is talking, I can pull some cards and see what she's actually thinking, because it's almost like she's closing her eyes really, really hard during certain parts of what she's saying, because she's trying to not relive what she actually saw or experienced. And I'm calling BS on the emotions, because there's no tears. And yeah, so let's just, I'm gonna pull it up.
Felicia Morris, she is Scottie Morris's mother. We've been working with Felicia for the last 3 days, and she's been very cooperative with our investigation. We had decided that she wanted to talk to Scottie personally, so that's why we're here.
Do I hold that?
No, you're okay. Go ahead.
Scott.
All right, right, yeah, where's the stop? Right there. She says, do I hold that? With 3 of Pentacles reverse, 3 of Swords reverse, 5 of Pentacles reverse, 3 of Pentacles is making sure that what she's about to say is in alignment with a team effort, but feeling separated from that team, so her partner. The 5 of Pentacles here is about trying to convince, trying to persuade. And then the 3 of Swords is essentially what I was picking up on, that she's trying to not relive it in her mind. So it's almost like right before she even begins, it's like this brief second of, okay, let me buy time to get myself back on track. What do I have to say that goes along with this team effort? And how do I make it so that I'm not reliving this in my mind as I'm speaking it? Because that will show through my emotions.
I love you. And I want you to come home. And I know that you're mad and you're confused and
I mean, I don't see any tears at all coming down her face. She's trying real hard, but they're just not surfacing. So she said, I want you to come home. I love you. I know you're mad. The Sun reversed. Queen of Wands. 10 of Pentacles. She's not, I don't think that she was expecting her partner to not come into this interview with her. It seems like that may have been a last minute decision, like, oh, by the way, I don't want to do that with you, do that by yourself. It seems as though he backed out last minute of this interview and left her like high and dry. I think that that's a little bit, I think we're seeing that in the literal dryness, because she's panicking because she didn't expect to do this by herself. The Sun being reversed here is making me feel like she doesn't know everything. Maybe she doesn't know where he ended up, but she knows what happened. Queen of Wands, she knows what happened. King of Cups reversed. The man that was supposed to be emotionally supporting Scottie was not. And this card came out when I said, she knows what happened. She knows what happened. She might not know where he ended up, but she knows what happened. And what card came out? The card representing her partner and her partner's inability to give the love and nurturing that he was supposed to. Not that she was either, but...
I'm afraid that you're scared of all of this. Everyone is out looking.
I'm afraid that you're scared of all this. What does she mean by all this? 5 of Cups. 8 of Swords. She's scared that he feels... She's scared that he's going to tell someone exactly what was going on in the house. She's wording this as if she... It's almost like she's wording this as if she could have said one last thing to him. I know you're scared, but just do what you're told, or just stop talking back, or just be quiet and go to your... Like, it's like she's saying to him what she wishes she would have said to him then, but she didn't get to. She didn't.
For you, and we're not trying to scare you. You're not in trouble.
We're not trying to scare you with her eyes closed. We're not trying to scare you. What was she just trying to not see there? What scared him last time? Queen of Pentacles reversed. King of Swords reversed. What scared him last time? His mother not standing up for him while his father was being irrational, crossing the line, taking it too far. She is closing her eyes because it is replaying in her mind and she doesn't want to see it.
Okay? If you're in a house and they come to you and you don't want to go out because it's the cops, reach out. Me and Dad will come get you, okay? I love you and I just want you to come home.
Four of Swords reversed. She knows this boy is not coming home. It's almost like she feels as though if people saw her eyes during certain periods of this, she's so overwhelmingly full of BS that she feels like it would seep out of her eyeballs. Ace of Swords, Hangman reverse. Trying to buy time, trying to slowly back away from the situation, hoping it doesn't blow up into something too big for her to control. I am, like, I would bet money that the man backed out of this interview last minute. Like, maybe even last second. Maybe even, hey, okay, we're leaving. Oh, I'm not coming. And I think that that is because she does not know everything. But I do think that she knows that this little boy is not hiding somewhere and not just going to walk back home. It's when she's closing her eyes. If you watch this interview very closely and you pay attention to when she closes her eyes for longer periods of time, it's when in her brain the scene of what happened is replaying and she doesn't want to see it because she thinks if she can see it that it'll come out of her eyes and you will be able to see what she's seeing. Or at least like the emotions stemming from it.
I need to know that you're safe. Please just call 911. Tell anyone. Just, I need you home.
And there is my proof. She says, tell anyone, and then closes her eyes for a prolonged period of time. Why? Like I said before, I believe that Scottie had mentioned that he was going to tell someone else on the outside of this home about the abuse that he was experiencing inside of it. And that is what led to this fight. That's why when she's saying, reach out, tell anyone, she's closing her eyes because last time someone talked about telling someone something, they went missing and haven't been found since. And that was Scottie. Scottie was going to tell someone about what he was experiencing in that home, and now Scottie is missing. The two are very interconnected. Queen of Cups reversed. Who's trying to cry with no tears?
I just need you home, okay? And I love you so much, okay?
Thank you. That is
Tell anyone. Just, I need you home. I just need you home.
She says, just tell anyone, and then she starts to hyperventilate because she is reliving what happened last time somebody talked about telling someone something that they weren't supposed to. I don't think that she knows where his body is, and I think that the partner is banking on that because she is not a great liar. She's not a great actress. I don't think that she knows where he ended up, and I think that that's why nothing has happened yet. And I think that that is why her partner backed out of this interview. My opinion, allegedly, all this is allegedly my opinion. I believe in my heart of hearts that this partner backed out of this interview last minute, initially agreed to it, and then said no. And there is such strategy behind that move. And when your child is missing, you are not focused on strategy, you are focused on finding them. What would Scottie tell us about this interview that his female caretaker gave? Nine of Wands reversed, Two of Swords reversed, the Fool reversed. She felt unprepared. It was stepping outside of her comfort zone. She was high and dry because the partner, father figure, did not go with her. The Two of Swords is essentially saying that she's hoping and praying that this is the last interview that she's going to have to give. It's like she's trying to slowly back away from it very quickly. And then the Nine of Wands is she doesn't have an excuse for her behavior. Scottie is pointing out that your child is missing and you provided police a picture of him in this despicable punishment shirt. You're going to get on camera for the entire world and not even apologize to him for that? Scottie, if you tell someone, reach out and tell someone. I'm trying to not relive the last time we talked about you telling someone something, so I'm going to close my eyes really tightly. Reach out and tell someone. I know you're scared. Hello, how about I know that we really deeply hurt you by trying to humiliate you with that shirt that now the entire world sees. So if you're hiding for that reason, please find a way to reach out. How are you not going to address that? This woman knows much more than she's saying, and there is proof in that home. They will find proof in that home. Scottie is not with us anymore. And it's partially her fault because she didn't stop it. She should have. They need to look on the baseboards, and I'm going to send this into the tip line. I know someone sent my last reading in and they are aware of it. I'm going to send this in as well. They need to look on the baseboards of the hallway of that home. She knows what happened. She just doesn't know where he is. And he did it. And if he backed out of this interview last minute and anyone on the investigative team is aware of that, take that as confirmation to check the baseboards in that home. And to check the tracking on his phone. Because he backed out of that interview for a specific reason, because this is part of his plan to try and get away with what happened. Talk to you soon.